trucks in Burkeville, Virginia. Gonna take advantage of this gorgeous sunshiny day to show off what is probably my favorite truck on the yard right now. We're not supposed to have favorites. You know, they say trucks are like children, you shouldn't have favorites, but you know, we all do. This is a 2014 International chassis with an Old Dominion brush ODB leaf collection system. This is the 800 SM, which is ODB's big boy. We'll talk about that in a second. The truck itself is a 2014 7.6 DT International motor, Allison automatic push button transmission, and only 38,000 true original sweet miles. This is a one owner truck. It came from a municipality in North Carolina, and it is probably the cleanest chassis I've ever seen. When I got this truck in, I was told that it was kept inside when it was not in use, and I believe it. I'm going to show you guys some up close and personal. Look at these fittings and hoses. Look at the condition everything is in. Look at your original metal. Under the cab, no rust. All original frame metal. Look, those are original bolts. Look at that. This is all original frame metal, unpainted. So this is all original, dazzling, just excellent condition. No leaks. No problems with the cylinders. No problems with the hydraulics. You can see normal wear on the underside of this bed, but you can see there's no holes, there's no pitting, there's no excessive abuse or wear on it. Back there on your tailgate release, you can still see writing on those lines. All of your frame metal, like look at that, y'all. That is all original frame metal. All your stickers that came from the factory are all still like in legible condition. We did paint the back of the box. We gave that a fresh coat of white. We painted the wheels. We painted the steps. Probably painted the front bumper if I had to take a guess. But the bulk of this truck, the actual chassis that you're looking at, is all original metal, which is important. That validates the overall condition of the rig. It validates that it's never seen any sort of inclement weather. It shows that, yeah, this truck was probably stored inside when it was not used. This system runs on a auxiliary pony motor. That is the fuel tank for your pony motor. That is the battery for the 84 horsepower John Deere that you hear purring in the background here. And again, excellent condition. All of your lines, everything just as it should be. No leaks. Look, all original frame metal. Underneath the cab, an International is going to get any sort of rust or wear, damage, belt that starts coming in this area. Nothing. Just super good condition. 2014. Now, this is a CDL truck. This truck is rated at 36,220 as your GVWR, which honestly, you don't want any less than that. If you had anything any less than that, you wouldn't be able to actually use this truck to its full capacity. Dual side drive, right and left. Excellent condition interior. Excellent condition seats. Easy to drive Allison automatic transmission. Cruise control. Factory heat. Factory air. 38,000 true original miles. Now this is your ODB control center and joystick. And what that does, it allows a single operator, one person, to be able to sit in this rig and operate everything from turning your pony motor on and off to operating the arm to operating the dump. ODB's big thing to claim with this is that this one rig can do what it would take 6 to 9 individuals with 3 tow behinds in one self-contained system. So that is what ODB says, that this 16.5 foot dump box that holds about 30 cubic yards, which is their biggest in a single axle rig, can take over, and one person, they say man, I prefer person, that one person can sit in this truck and from that seat be able to control everything on the back of the unit. And what that does is also really reduces the amount of fatigue and potential injury. You've got one person that can sit in that rig and they're not picking up bags, they're not throwing them around, they're able to sit in the comfort of this rig and control with a joystick that suction arm. That is a 16-inch intake hose. I have had several people ask me about that. Let's see. Now, I did talk about that we did some painting on this rig, like we painted the box and the wheels and the steps and the front bumper. We did not do any kind of sandblasting or anything like that. Everything was just hand prepped and given a fresh coat of paint just to make it look shiny and pretty. Not because there was any real problems with it. We didn't do any sort of like metal work, fabrication, anything like that. So it was all just to freshen it up and make it look nice and pretty. The truck does have a current and new Virginia State Safety Inspection, which if you're not from Virginia, that's a pretty rigorous process. It is done by an independent third party. It's not done by us, and it is regulated by the state police. So, absolutely gorgeous truck. 2014. Now this is pre-emission. Somehow this truck was built and does not have DEF requirements, so you don't have to worry about DEF fluid on this rig. It is a 760T motor. It is an Allison automatic transmission, and I am going to get Lucas to help me, if I can catch his attention, I'm going to get him to help me pop the hood, and we're going to take a look at the engine real quick, and then we're going to be all done. The phone number to call or text is 804-928-9099. The website is oneswiftclubs.com. And I'm just going to point out again, look, you're not drawing a wall. No rust, no issues, no rust, no issues, no scrapes. Everything in really good shape. Your front grille, when we walked by that earlier, you're not going to notice any sort of broken teeth or anything like that on the front grille. Again, just taking a look. So if there's any questions or comments, anything that I've missed, or any corrections, or you think I got something wrong, feel free to give us a call or text at 804-928-9099.